Rachel Petrisin is a chemistry teacher at Lehigh Career and Technical Institute in Schnecksville, Pennsylvania, who believes science's most exciting possibilities are the questions it inspires.
I love chemistry. It always sparked an interest in me wanting to question and wanting to find out answers about how science works in the real world. And I don't teach at the traditional public high school. I got the amazing job at Lehigh Career and Technical Institute, which is an alternative setting for high school students at the Boat Tech Center. What I try to do is, using their resources in my lab, I try to use real-world examples. How do the gas laws apply to a plumbing and heating lab? If I'm in marketing, how am I going to increase my sales for the month of August? So I tie in the scientific method, I use the resources in my lab to try and engage them. These students are going to be taking care of us later on in life, and I want to make sure that the imaginary science that they learn in my classroom is able to tie into the real world science that they're going to be learning later on in life. And I was searching online, I said, you know what, all these forensic TV shows are so popular. My kids love them regardless if they're in the law enforcement lab at my school or not. So I looked online for an extensive CSI crime scene lab. I worked one-on-one with the law enforcement labs. Claude Cole and Bob Lembach are the current law enforcement teachers at LCTI, and they are two retired Allentown police officers. And they said, we have all the resources for you. We can take you through step-by-step how to analyze and break down a crime scene. And actually, I have two students who are going to states for Skills USA in terms of analyzing a crime scene from their law enforcement lab. The world is ever evolving, and so is science, in terms of technology, in terms of health, in terms of all of their industries, in terms of trucking, in terms of distribution. It all deals with science. And my ultimate goal is to teach these students how to solve problems, because they're going to be taking care of you and I. They are going to be the people who create new iPods. They are going to be the people who create new plumbing and heating concepts in their industry. And my biggest goal for them is to look back and say, I had Ms. P as a teacher. Even if I didn't like science, I now know how to solve problems efficiently. I know how to collect data. I know how to work with other people in a real-life collaboration setting, and I have the confidence to do it.
Rachel's Grand Master Award is sponsored by Frank and Yvonne Schweihart.